Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and people of the internet. BG Lantern Customs here, and today we have a very, very special review. This is my Batman vs. Superman custom minifigure review. And as you might be able to tell already, there is a missing space right here for my new display thing. So yeah, that missing space is for Wonder Woman. I ordered her yesterday for the time that I'm filming this. So I ordered her the day before I filmed this, and so she should be getting here tomorrow from when I'm filming this. So I'm just gonna update her, add more stuff. I don't know, once I get the figure, then I'll be sure about that. But yeah, so for now we have Superman, Batman, Aquaman, and the armored batsuit, which I didn't take too much time on it. I didn't do any sculpting, I just did a little bit of cutting, and that's basically it. So yeah, so let's start off with the Man of Steel himself. So like I just said, this is our first figure of this showcase, Henry Cavill himself as Superman. This figure isn't really anything special. I just took the Man of Steel version of him and just added on the boots and the little gauntlet things, as you can see. And then I just changed the hair. I swapped the hair out for a Widow's Peak. I was thinking about doing the thing that I know a bunch of people have done before, where they take just the regular Superman hair and they cut off the little swingy thingy. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, I decided not to do that because I really like that hairpiece, and I mean, I could have gotten another one, but I decided not to, so I just decided to go with a regular Widow's Peak haircut, and there is a red speck on. There it is. Okay. Anyway, so I just decided to do the regular Man of Steel figure, just add that. I'm not particularly a fan of the new version of him. I mean, I like the new figure, but I don't think it's great. The hair is weird. I'm not a big fan of the blue. I know a lot of you are. Just me personally, I think it's kind of weird. But if I were to have actually had that figure, I probably would have used it. But I just decided to go with the regular Man of Steel because they are the same figure. So yeah, so let's go on to the next figure. So next we have Ben Affleck, Batman. And so this figure is basically my own design, kind of. So I don't have the Batman, the official Batman minifigure, although I am getting it when I get my Wonder Woman. I just ordered the Kryptonite Interception set, so that will be coming very soon. But I got impatient, and I just decided to make my own figure, starring, or not starring, but of the Batman. So I just took the new 52 torso and decided to make my own. And so for the face, underneath the regular new 52 helmet or mask or whatever, I just had your typical old Batman head. I just covered around it with black, so kind of make a chin strap, sort of. You can kind of see it if I were to take off the mask, and then I just covered the headpiece, the headband kind of sort of thing. I just covered that up with black, and then I just made its own eyes, so it kind of looks weird underneath. I can't take it off to show you right now because it will scrape off the paint, but I think it's fine. I don't think you're really missing out on anything. So I just drew like the gray outline and then just regular Lego eyes, which I've very much improved on since I started. Yeah, and then so those, and you can see it now. I did my own, I did kind of like what Lego did with their pattern thing underneath the gray. So you can see the gray, it's all around him, on the legs, except I did that everywhere except for the back, because I didn't think it was very necessary to have it on the back because it's going to be covered by the cape. And if I were to make like a Nightmare Batman, it would still be covered by the cloak. So I actually think I'm going to end up making a Nightmare Batman because that would be pretty cool. So once I get the Kryptonite Interception, that's what I'll use that for. So yeah, that's basically it. Just the for Batman, just the regular cape. I went really over time. I'm trying to make this short. So yeah, next we have Aquaman. Alright, so next we have the King of Atlantis himself, Jason Momoa's portrayal of Aquaman, which from what I saw in Batman vs. Superman, I saw it the Thursday it came out. So it was on the 24th I saw it. He looks awesome. Just his cameo. I don't want to spoil it. I'll probably end up doing a review of the movie later. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was actually really good. But yeah, so with this figure, I was going to review him actually a lot earlier than I did. But that review is of a bunch of minifigures. Just like from all around. I think all of them were DC. But yeah, so I had him and some Legends of Tomorrow, some Flash, I think even I had Deadpool on there too. So I will make a Deadpool review eventually. Don't worry, it's gonna come. So yeah, with this figure, just a lot of detail, or kind of lazy detail, but like the tattoos. The boots are one of my favorite parts. I like the boots with the gold, and I think it works really well against the green. And then the trident is just a regular trident with a silver lightsaber hilt, and I just went over that with silver paint. So yeah, so I mean, if you take it off, it kind of scrapes it off. So I just keep that spot blank so I don't screw anything up. And so with the hair, what I did, that's like one of my favorite features. Hold on, I'll turn it back around. With the hair, I did a what I call, I noticed Lightning Bricks also did this on his first version of Aquaman. He did what I like to call a seafoam effect. So you just take regular hair and then you take white paint, and I used a toothpick and I just kind of brushed over it. And I got it in like the creases and stuff, and I just wiped it off. And so I think it looks pretty cool with that. So I call that the seafoam effect because it's, I don't know, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So the back, if I take off the helmet, or not the helmet, the hair, pretty simple, just like the regular, I mean, just kind of like the front with the tattoos continuing, sorry, on the side. And then his shoulder pad, you can see on the front, and the strap. Also, note is that I didn't have a plain torso. So what I did, like a plain flesh torso. So what I did, I printed out a picture of a regular torso, and I put it on a Patrick flesh torso. So from the SpongeBob sets a few years ago, like 5 years ago. So I did that, but I think it still works pretty well. So the tattoos there, and that's basically it. Note, I wanted to put the Aquaman symbol on the belt, but I just never got around to it. So that will be an updated version. So yeah, next is our final figure, the Armored Batsuit. I will just come out and say right now that this Armored Batsuit is not one of my best works. Kind of lazy on my part. I didn't feel like doing any sculpting or anything, so I just kind of did my own thing. So what I did, I took a War Machine torso and legs, because I think those worked really well, like as underneath. And then I just put, it was a minifigures, it was like an alien soldier thing. It was also the Galactic Trooper, I think was what it was called, like a space trooper or something. This piece, so to cover it, and I just cut out a cape, sort of. Yeah, I cut it out with paper, so the cape is actually paper, and I just sharpied it with silver Sharpie, so that was kind of lazy. And then, so what I did, this was actually bronze on the shoulders, and so I just covered that up with silver paint. And then same with this. This was a clear thing from I think it was a Avengers set, like an Avenger from the Avengers movie. I think it was a set from that, like a headlight thing. Yeah. And then for the helmet, I just took a regular. Sorry, I dropped something. I just took a regular Batman head or helmet from. I don't know. It's from like a bunch of different sets. It's the traditional one, not like the Dark Knight one like this, not that, but you know which one I'm talking about. So I did that, and you can see, if I turn it to the side, I cut off the tips, because in the movie he does not have that. So yeah, there's that. And also, final thing is I took regular handcuffs and I put them on his wrists, and I just cut off the things. So he kind of has like a wrist gauntlet thing. And then the head underneath, if I could take that off, it's a really used head. I used it a lot when I was younger. So yeah, I just covered over that with a blue Sharpie. I think it works fine, but I think that's actually white out underneath it. I tried to get it back to normal after I screwed something up with it. But yeah, so that's basically it. If you have any tips, I would very much appreciate that. You can just put those in the comments, tips on this figure, so I can make it the best it can be. And so that's it for this showcase, and so I will wrap this up. Alright guys, so that is it for this showcase. So once again, we have Aquaman, Batman, Superman, and the armored batsuit. Wonder Woman is soon to come. I just want to say, if you liked what you see and you liked my customs, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button. That would mean so much to me, as I'm just getting started here. So many more figures, customs to come. Preview, I have Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, just some comic book ones like Superboy, Black Canary. I have a Deadpool coming soon, Suicide Squad, just a bunch coming soon. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would stick around and stay tuned for what I have to come. And also Civil War. I forgot about that. I have some Civil War characters. Not a lot, probably just 2 or 3 coming, but I bet you can guess which ones those are. I'm not too interested in making any other ones. But yeah, that's basically it for now. And so, yeah, like I said, if you like what you say, like and subscribe. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.